DailyAstrocat.com, the weekly astrology report.
On this week's Daily Astrocat Weekly Report, we talk about the new moon in Virgo. And we're also going to get to speak about Mercury direct.
And we're also going to discuss the sun trine with Uranus. I'm kidding. We're not going to really speak with Uranus, but we could. The moon begins the week in Cancer and will end the week in Libra.
Yay!
Hello, beautiful friends, and thank you all for joining us. Welcome to the Lunar Weekly Astrocat Preview. It's time to concentrate and focus.
Intentions set are intentions well met.
I'm Shane Jensen. I'm an astrologer, and I like to interpret the daily influences of the moon on us and our environs against the backdrop of traditional Western astrology.
And I'm Carrie Jensen. I'm a kitchen witch, voice of the cast of cat characters here when we do have them on, a songstress and a neurospicy nerd for all things new age.
All right. So, hey, look, another trip to the crystal shop.
Yes, that's what last week. Yep.
It's fantastic to recognize all the different people in the world. It's amazing. We opened a preview to a brand new tarot deck with the shop owner. It was fun, rather special, and definitely a prelude to the discussion we're going to have today.
So we were discussing the use of cats in our program. You like to write from their perspective.
I thought it might be a good idea with Mercury retrograde to go back to our beginning.
Well, I understand that you like writing from that perspective, but do you suppose there's anything different that gets conveyed by that method?
I'm not sure.
Not sure either, but why change it up? Because you aren't wildly popular? So you'll keep changing until you find the magic formula? I say you might need to settle on a format.
I'm Mercury ruled. I thrive on change.
Oh dear, you gotta listen to me. Pick one way of doing your forecast. Make it inviting and compelling. Share a secret or two. I know you keep many. Your path is to help others gain from your unique insight.
Okay. So, I'm not so sure about that, though.
Why? The retrogrades make it like a safe place to retry an angle. If it works, great. What do you think determines if it works or not, though? We got to figure that out.
I don't know. I didn't write any of this stuff, so I have no idea where it's going. That is something that we both seem to be missing.
Weren't you when you wrote it? You wrote it. What are you talking about? Crazy face.
It's just so, unsure of myself. I can't imagine where I channeled that
He was
from.
a different person when he wrote this, evidently.
That is something we seem to both be missing. Are we a presence on social media? Are we YouTubers? Are we podcasters?
Yeah.
You sure about that? Would a rising metric in any of these categories indicate success? What have we done to raise a metric? What have we done to forcibly go out there and try to raise up any of our metrics?
Not a lot. It's been struggling with a content focus. But it all begins with good and consistent content, in my opinion.
Well, then it sounds like you agree with me. We posted short videos a few weeks ago. It didn't result in net followers, but it did result in some exposure.
Yeah, the numbers were there.
Then?
I mean, exposure.
Yeah.
Might have got you a free cup of coffee in 2004.
Yeah, and the point of all this is that, even experienced astrologers can get into a funk over Mercury retrograde.
True that.
A repair cost us more than we thought. Communication is definitely fouled up. Trying to do the right thing, a lot of times is the wrong thing.
Meh. This, however, is the week we can start to move beyond all this, isn't it? Or is it?
I don't know.
Oh, dear.
There, that helps. That's helpful.
Okay.
Hey, look, possibly. I'm not consistent about social media either. I feel like that's not my forte.
Yeah, you're better at it than you think. Preaching to the choir here, but you get too many ideas and distractions. What if you were to try and do something before the sun enters Libra? Mars in Libra will probably smooth out your message.
Will it really? Listen, I recently recast my natal chart, and I'm not the person I thought I was. Clearly, from what I...
It's pretty nifty, right?
From what I wrote before, right?
Say. You're different? No way! Almost every single day. It's time for you to step up and meet your new self. Hello, Shane!
Okay, thanks. It's going to be so easy.
So easy.
So easy.
Now that that's all behind us.
Okay. Hey, let's begin on a journey together. All this week, the daily forecast is going to be in a different format. I have yet to determine.
Is it really?
Yeah, I haven't thought of it yet. I'm going to consult my chart, and we're going to keep track of our progress here and on the website, okay?
Sounds like another thing you're going to forget to do, possibly.
Probably. I probably forgot it already.
I think you did.
I wrote that a week ago.
But you didn't think you were going to.
Well, no. I mean, look, what it is it's just trying to come up with these intentions that we set for ourselves when we look at a daily chart. Just try to track and see how accurate you are as far as what you've been prognosticating. That's a good word for it. That's why I'm stating it here. I'm intent on teaching and demonstrating the practical ways in which astrology can help us lead lives in a more fulfilling and connected way.
Okay, then. Well, at least you're committed to making a change. I don't know when it's going to be, but that's cool. There's some powerful aspects that you're going to be able to tap into, though.
Maybe. All right, so let's go.
Well, it's your creation. I'm just here for the ride. Wind you up and watch you go. This is going to be interesting.
Good thing you like popcorn. All right, so this week we're going to see a new moon in Virgo. New moons are a time for planting that seed.
Well, you're going to be performing the perfect experiment. How high can you rise? This goes beyond just you, Shane.
I have to agree. We've been fooling ourselves for a while. The powers that be would like for us to feel powerless so that they can keep us in line.
Ain't that a rotten thing? Wait, though. Isn't Mercury still retrograde? There's another storm period. Is this a good idea?
It depends if you fall asleep on this or not. The storm period refers to the speed that Mercury is moving in the sky. Mercury will appear to be stationary, hence the word station. This amplifies the power that Mercury will be exerting.
Mercury direct has no immediate effect other than to amplify those past efforts we may have been flailing with then?
Flail's a good word. It's a very good word. We're no longer flailing. We have an understanding of ourselves and our place in all of this. We were flailing before
Yeah.
when it first turned, but now we're going to have to really knuckle down and decide what part of that stuff we're going to start to promote.
The vision becomes clearer. Yeah.
And that's really what that is about, is stating that intention and that what's that word? Accountability. That's the word. The accountability for that, because we really do have to get out there and get those numbers up and those metrics up and those views up and everything if we want to be able to do this and sustain this. There's a Sun trine this week, a Sun-Uranus trine that's really going to stand out.
I can feel that power. The power to be me. Uniqueness and all. But this is only if you use whole sign houses, isn't it?
Do you know why it is?
Why?
Because Uranus is in your first house.
Oh, yeah. That's specifically speaking to me, yes.
That's part of it. So you've got that silly, I'm going to be different thing every day too.
You don't say.
You don't say. Like two peas in a pod. All right. Look, it's the ancient way. That's the whole sign houses are actually the older way of doing this, and it's better for natal charts. Placidus charts, the older way that we were looking at it, or the newer older way that we were looking at it, was actually a place where it takes into account the place on the planet and stuff. Whole sign houses put that whole sign in one particular house. It seems to be a much better and much more accurate read on who we are as people as we develop. And then we actually are going to start a progression towards where that first house is located at as well. So it's very interesting to note these things. This makes you a native of Uranus in your first house. You should feel exactly that way.
Me specifically, yeah.
You. It's a great time to declare our independence from the things that we feel are oppressing us.
Nice. We can be doing quite all right, but there's always room for better.
I would like to think I could do better on my own as well. I am back out trying to smack down this Mercury retrograde nonsense. I lost my tech swagger during a Mercury retrograde a few years ago. I fixed your PC during this retrograde.
That was
Is that payback?
That was debilitating a few years ago, but yes, you did successfully fix my my computer this time. At least it's a step in a positive direction.
It's just a matter of time, I suppose. I feel overwhelmed by the left brain after that kind of activity. Technical things like coding and learning other people's songs and a daily chore list all bog me down in that hemisphere. I'm going to try and correct that right now.
How so?
Well, I can't really mix right brain and left brain activity well. I can't help it.
No, I don't
I also
either.
choke back a lot of what I think about astrology. I know what I experience and what I can feel. Sometimes that feeling can even be physical. Crystals are included in all of
The
this.
physical stuff? Oh, yeah.
And so it's time to really release all this wild Uranian energy. The sun trine Uranus is just after Mercury is stationing direct. Let's go, okay? Let's just go. Just release yourself, free yourself. Say, I'm going to get that, whatever that is, that thing out there.
Do the thing!
Yeah, that's
Get the thing!
it's my old car, but it's there right now. I'm gesturing towards it. That's that. No, it's beyond that. It's a replacement of that. It's something better than that. It's what you want from that Venus thing going back and restarting. Listen. This is a thunderbolt of inspiration and a continuation of the Cazimi new moon in Virgo.
Kazemi new moon!
That's right, Cazimi.
So, yeah, what's the Kazemi?
It means in the heart of.
Yes.
Basically, it's in the sun, and when it aligns in the sun, it's directly in the sun. So a little bit before and a little bit after, we have an opportunity to really start something big and start something new. That's because it amplifies the power of the planet that's within that embrace of the sun, in the heart of the sun. Normally, what happens, most traditional astrologers consider the sun to burn up the energy of the planet that it's conjunct with, and that's called combustion. Cazimi is not combustion. Combustion is when the planet weakens and the sun overtakes that.
Yeah, because the sun's just outshining all of it.
Correct. It's our largest star. It should be.
Moving right along, the week starts with the warm fuzzies of the Sun-Jupiter trine hangover. This was a wonderful aspect.
Not particularly, but it was okay. I was able to actually make use of it today.
Yeah, we smacked through some stuff.
Okay, so hey, we're looking for more in all the right places. Expand your knowledge and creativity. We've done many of the right things. You just don't know it. You've done many of the right things. You don't know it. Don't limit your goals.
What do you mean by that?
Jupiter is in a very fertile place to assist us in elevating our goals. Remember, the past can yield quite a surprising future. As Venus starts a new direct cycle, she will also have a hand in driving our actions with Mars in Libra.
Interesting point.
Well, yes, that's because Libra is a cardinal sign, and as such, Librans display an innate creativity. This cooler air sign speaks to balance in its creative approach. The new moon in Virgo will find us in brilliant spirits. This is the beginning of a week to really see what it is that we can do with all the knowledge that we've been amassing lately.
We can't afford to ignore the signals of this week, can we?
The message is one of freedom through a belief in universal abundance. Mercury direct brings the best of us out into the open. Your words and thoughts will shine. We're united in our purpose and in the truth that direct sunlight will reveal.
Ting, Colgate smile.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of political, though.
Libra season approaches. It's time to expose all of the horse excrement for what it is. Where will the Hercules come from to cleanse the Augean stables?
Yes.
Don't know. I don't know why that light's blinking.
I don't...
You're off. Stay there. Sit. Teaching my remote tricks. Okay. I have a simple appeal to everyone who may come across this. You are a being of light and goodness. Now find a way to help heal yourself. This week is about discovering our potential. You have my permission to be excellent. Now, how about granting yourself the same?
Be excellent to each other. Sometimes we really have to leave our comfort zone. The old familiar really isn't doing us too many favors now, is it?
We're entering a long cycle where our evolution is inevitable. Believing in the abundance of this world is merely a step towards this direction. This is a long cycle. I believe that the universe is on our side here.
Things are getting very strange.
Well, this is your week to set intentions, right? Venus wants us to set them high. High. Like that chart over there that says when we're supposed to post to social media. That chart right there. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put it right here so I will see it. Sure. Okay. Venus wants you to set those intentions high. Who are we to deny her wishes? Especially when we're in a place of such abundance. Fill your week. Fill it with love.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're ready for our best days of the week. Carrie, what's the best day for love?
The best day for love that we were just talking about, that is going to be this upcoming Saturday. Whether celebrating out and about at a birthday party like we're going to be, or enjoying time at home, we're in the mood for love and more.
What's the best day for business, Carrie?
That is going to be Thursday. Morning favors a bit of luck to shine on your hard work at the day job, and the evening is perfect to revisit a promise you made yourself in early August.
What's the best day for health?
That's going to be Friday. Mercury direct assists in getting health back on track or taking it to the next level.
And the best day for transformation is?
That's Thursday. Back to that promise you made yourself in early August. Mind the details and keep a cool head. This may just be the day for methodical dismantling of convention.
Cool. All right. So we're done being timid and fearful. Take up that pen. Take up the pen. Take down an autocrat, okay? The pen is mightier than the sword. Advance your creative plans. These will come together and form the basis of a new way of seeing our place in the cosmos. This will really shake things up.
The time is now, huh?
Now and for the foreseeable future. Isn't that why we do this? Thank you all for joining us. We're all together on this rock, okay? Let's start acting like it. Please share this and any of our work that strikes your fancy. Like, follow, hit the bell for notifications. Hopefully we've made a difference for you, and you can make a difference for us too. Wow, that's a lot of words.
I worded you, huh? Did you work your magic this week? Talk to us. Give us some feedback on our socials, reels, and videos. Visit our website, daily-astrocat.com, and sign up for emails. You can listen daily on the media player there or anywhere you get your podcasts.
You changed this last week as an intention, and I don't see any reels. I guess you're going to have to set that intention for this week.
I started back on work, and I came home dead every day.
Okay. Well, I'm done for now.
Because the weather was so lovely.
I'm done for now.
Okay.
Tell us how you're going to do it.
Okay. Sounds like you're all in on the power of Venus and Mercury, huh?
Like we said last week, your own personal Venus. Mercury and Venus are personal planets.
Your own.
Yes, exactly. But here's a point that I want you to not miss. Mercury and Venus are personal planets. They're on that inner side of the sun. Neptune and Uranus are the higher octave of Venus and Mercury, respectively.
Yes.
Mars and Venus are sextile all week long. Look for major news regarding legal matters, okay? Ooh. Mars moves deliberately through Libra.
Yeah, like that scepter just ordaining what is to be.
This is about how Mars and Venus can combine to create something new, vibrant, and beautiful. It happened the last time around. We should have been able to take advantage of it. Previously, let's do it again.
Little persistence, eh? Now go and help us share our podcast with all your new agey friends or anyone you just know would benefit from some atypical astrological insight.
That's all we have for you. Have a happy Astro Week.
Happy Astrocatting.
Cheers. Didn't work.
Definitely not. We're going to have to do that all over again.